One game, one statement. September 11th, 2025. The Green Bay Packers steamroll the Washington Commanders 27-18 on Thursday Night Football, leaving jaws on the floor. A high-octane offense, a ferocious defense, and a clash of NFC Titans, Lambeau Field was electric. From Jordan Love's dazzling throws to Micah Parsons' bone-crushing sacks, this wasn't just a win, it's a Super Bowl warning shot. Hit like if you're hyped, subscribe for more NFL breakdowns, and let's dive into the shocking lessons from this epic showdown. Welcome to channel where we break down the NFL's biggest moments with fire and passion. Today we're unpacking Green Bay's 27-18 thrashing of Washington, what we learned and why it's a game changer. Let's roll! The stage is set, Clash of Titans, Week 2 of the 2025. NFL season kicked off with a banger at Lambeau Field. 2-1 new. NFC powerhouses, the Green Bay Packers and Washington Commanders, faced off in a primetime showdown that had playoff vibes. The Packers, fresh off a 27-13 rout of the Detroit Lions, were riding high with their young roster, the NFL's youngest for the third straight year at 25 years and 292 days. Meanwhile, the Commanders, led by 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year Jaden Daniels, were coming off a 21-6 smackdown of the Giants, proving their 2024 NFC Championship run was no fluke. This wasn't just a game, it was a clash of opposites. Green Bay's youth versus Washington's veteran-heavy squad, averaging 28 years and 243 days. And the storyline? A blockbuster reunion. Micah Parsons, the Packers' new all-pro edge rusher, facing his old NFC East foe Daniels. Parsons owned Daniels in 2024 as a Cowboy, racking up 4.5 sacks in 2 games. Would history repeat? Spoiler, it got wild. The stakes were massive. Both teams were playoff contenders last year, and this game could set the tone for NFC seeding. Green Bay hadn't started 2-0 since 2020. Washington's last road win at Lambeau was 1988. The stage was set for fireworks, and oh, did it deliver. Game breakdown. Green Bay's dominant start. Let's break it down. Green Bay came out swinging despite a shaky start. Their first drive? A 39-yard touchdown pass to Romeo Doubs, nullified by a holding penalty. Ouch. But the Packers didn't blink. After forcing a Commanders 3-and-out, Love orchestrated a 7-play, 96-yard masterpiece, capped by a 5-yard TD to Doubs. That's right. First blood at 7-0 to end the first quarter. Green Bay was relentless. Tight end Tucker Kraft exploded, hauling in 2 catches for 72 yards on that drive alone, including a 57-yard beast mode run after the catch. By the end of the first, the Packers had 161 offensive yards. Washington, a measly 12. It was a clinic. Then, in the second quarter, Love led a 10-play, 92-yard drive, finished by Josh Jacobs' goal line rushing TD, his 10th straight game with a score, a Packers record. 14-0, Washington was shell-shocked. Daniels couldn't find rhythm, managing just 3 points through their first 7 possessions. The Packers' defense, fueled by Parsons' 8 pressures, 6 in the second half, smothered them, holding Washington to 230 total yards and 3.4 yards per play, their lowest since drafting Daniels. Standout stars: Love, Kraft, and Parsons' shine. Let's talk MVPs. Jordan Love was surgical, completing 19 of 31 passes for 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks, extending his interceptionless streak to 8 games. Facing a depleted O-line missing Aaron Banks and Zach Tom, Love stood tall, even scrambling for a clutch 14-yard run. Then there's Tucker Kraft. The tight end was a monster, racking up 6 catches for 124 yards and a TD, his first 100-yard game. One play, a 57-yard catch and run, had Al Michaels screaming on Prime Video. Kraft's punishing style after the catch left Commanders defenders grasping at air. This guy's a breakout star. And don't sleep on Micah Parsons. The ex-Cowboy, now a Packer, was a wrecking ball with half a sack and 3 QB hits. His second-half pressure, 6 of his 8 pressures, stifled Daniels' comeback hopes. Parsons' history of owning Washington, 10.5 sacks in 8 games, made this personal. These 3 didn't just play. They dominated. Love's poise, Kraft's explosiveness, and Parsons' ferocity showed why Green Bay's a Super Bowl contender. But Washington had fight. Let's talk about their spark, Commanders' fight back and fatal flaws. Washington wasn't done. Jaden Daniels, despite a rough start, showed why he's a rising star. Down 17-3, he rallied the Commanders to within one possession in the fourth, connecting on a 20-yard TD pass that made it a game. Daniels hung tough, but his O-line crumbled under Parsons' pressure, and kicker Matt Gay's 2 missed field goals killed momentum. Washington's offense was stifled. Green Bay's defense, one of the league's stingiest, held them to 51 rushing yards. Daniels couldn't replicate his Week 1 magic, 300-plus yards versus Giants. As Hogshaven.com noted, the Commanders' 6-game road losing streak at Lambeau continued, often by double digits. Those missed kicks? Brutal. Gay's 2-for-3 performance cost them dearly. And Marshawn Lattimore, their big trade acquisition, got torched, especially by Kraft. This loss exposed Washington's vulnerabilities, O-line struggles, inconsistent kicking, and a defense that couldn't stop Green Bay's 404 yards. Key takeaways. What we learned. Let's unpack the lessons. First, Green Bay's a juggernaut. Their 2-0 start, per Daisy Inn, screams Super Bowl contender. Love's growth and Parsons' impact make them scary. Second, Kraft's breakout is real. Expect him to be a fantasy football darling. Third, Washington's not ready for prime time. Daniels needs better protection, and Gay's misses can't happen in big games. Parsons is a game changer. His trade to Green Bay was the offseason's biggest move, and he's proving why. 8 pressures in one game? Unreal. Fifth, the NFC race is heating up. This win gives Green Bay an edge for playoff seeding, while Washington's 1-1 record raises questions about their consistency. Could this be an NFC championship preview, as Fox Sports suggested? Green Bay's youth and depth say yes. Washington needs to regroup. The bigger shock? This game exposed how far the Packers have come since Aaron Rodgers. Fan reactions and what's next. Fans were wild. Packers Nation on X exploded. Love is him. Kraft's a beast. Commanders fans groaned about Gay's kicks and Lattimore's coverage. One post read, Washington's O-line is Swiss cheese. The vibe? Green Bay's soaring, Washington's soul-searching. Next up, Green Bay faces the Colts, a chance to keep their streak alive. Washington takes on the Bengals. Can Daniels bounce back? This TNF clash showed the NFL's unpredictability. Any week can shock. That's the electrifying breakdown of Green Bay's 27-18 TNF domination. If this got you hyped, smash like, subscribe, and share. Comment, are the Packers Super Bowl bound? Bringing the NFL heat. Let's keep the vibe alive.